ஆழ்வார் திருடிகளே சரணம், எம்பெருமானார் திருடிகளே சரணம், பெரியவாச்சான் பிள்ளை திருடிகளே சரணம், ஜீயர் திருடிகளே சரணம், ஜீயர் திருடிகளே சரணம், ஆண்டாள் திருடிகளே சரணம். ஸ்ரீசைலேஷ தயாபாத்திரம் தீபக்தியாதி குணார்ணவம் யதீந்திர பிரவணம் வந்தே ரம்ய ஜாமாதரம் முனிம் ரம்ய ஜாமாத்ரி யோகீந்திர பாதரே காமயான் சதா ததா யத்தாத்ம சத்தாதிம் ராமானுஜ முனிம் பஜே. லக்ஷ்மீநாத சமாரம்பாம் நாதயாமுன மத்தியமாம் அஸ்மத் ஆச்சாரிய பரியந்தாம் வந்தே குரு பரம்பராம். யோ நித்யமच्युतपदाम्बुजे युग्मरुक्म व्यामोहतस्तदितराणि तृणाय मेने अस्मद्गुरोर्भगवतोऽस्य दैहिकसिन्धोः रामानुजस्य चरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये. मातापिता योदयस्तनया विभूतिः सर्वं यदेव नियमेन मदन्वयानाम् आद्यस्य न कुलपतेरुकुलाभिरामं श्रीमत्तदङ्घ्रियुगळं प्रणमामि मूर्ध्ना भूतं शरश्च महताह्वये भट्टनाथ श्रीभक्तिसारकुलशेखरे योगिवाहान् भक्ताङ्घ्रिरेणुपरकाल यतीन्द्रमिश्रान् श्रीमत्पराङ्कुशमुनिं प्रणतोऽस्मि नित्यम्. அல்லினாள் தாமரைமேல் ஆரணங்கனின் துணைவி மல்லி நாடாண்ட மடமையில் வெள்ளியலாள் ஆயர் குலவேந்தன் ஆகத்தாள் தென்புதுவை வேயர் பயந்த விளக்கு. கோலச்சுரி சங்கை மாயன் செவ்வாயின் குணமினவும் சீலத்தினள் தென் திருமல்லி நாடி செழுங்குழல் மேல் மாலைத்துடை தென்னரங்கருக்கியும் மதிப்புடைய சோலைக்கிளி அவள் தூய நற்பாதம் துணை நமக்கே. We are enjoying nAchchiyAr thirumozhi, which is a beautiful composition by nAchchiyAr. In this prabandham, nAchchiyAr is bringing out her deep emotions towards Bhagavan. In separation from Bhagavan, she wants to unite with Bhagavan immediately, but Bhagavan is not accommodating that desire. Hence, she is suffering in separation in a great manner, and because of that suffering, she is trying different ways to reach Bhagavan, even though it is contrary to our swarupam, our true nature. Because of her overwhelming love and desire to reach Bhagavan, she is trying different ways. And in that, we saw in the previous Padigam, decade, Sindhura Chambadi, how the natural change of season, which brought blossoming flowers and the sounds of birds and all of these, are tormenting nAchchiyAr, who is in great suffering already due to separation from Bhagavan. So she is tormented more and more in this previous Padigam and the current Padigam. We are going to see kArkkOdal pUkkAL. In that Padigam, it is a continuation of what we enjoyed in the previous Padigam only. So in both these Padigams, nAchchiyAr is being tormented by all the objects, entities, which resemble Bhagavan in one way or the other. Some things like very purple, dark purple flowers, they resemble the divine form of Bhagavan. Reddish lotus flowers, they resemble the eyes and lips of Bhagavan. Reddish creepers, they look like some limbs of Bhagavan. So in each of the objects she sees some resemblance of Bhagavan, and in separation, that memory, that thought is bringing more suffering to nAchchiyAr. So that is the theme we saw in the previous Padigam, and it is continuing here also. First, we will see Periyavachan Pillai's introduction section for this Padigam. So he starts off saying, in the previous decades, she fell at the feet of some entities. Like we saw, she fell at the feet of the cuckoo and sparrow and all of that. She identified them in the previous Padigam. Before that, she prayed to the clouds to go as a messenger to Bhagavan. So she tried all of that, but none of that succeeded. He did not come in front of nAchchiyAr, but because of the natural scenery, which became well blossomed with many flowers due to the rain which poured down. Because of that, Andal nAchchiyAr got reminded about Bhagavan even more. And because of that, her suffering increased only. It went like a flood, overflowing flood. So instead of helping her sustain herself, now the time which he earmarked that he will return during rainy season, the time was also come, and still he has not come. And also at the same time, the aspects which remind her about his divine form, they are also coming and standing in front of her. Because of that, she becomes very sorrowful. And also, because of their efforts together, see, none of these natural aspects are really tormenting under nature. They are just blossoming. The cuckoo is making sound, the sparrow is making sound. It is just that she feels all of them are together tormenting her. It is her own understanding. Because of that, because everything is coming together and tormenting her, she is thinking that I cannot sustain myself anymore. I will not be able to live anymore. Now, she thinks there are only two reasons for my survival. For me to live anymore, there are only two reasons. One is Bhagavan's divine words. He has said, nAchchiyAr, I will not abandon my devotees at any time. And he has also said, Etat Vratam Mama, this is my vow. I will always protect my devotees. And then he says, Name Mogam Vacho Bhavet. This is in Mahabharata. He is telling to Draupadi that let the sky fall down, let the earth becomes shattered, let the Himalayas become dust particles, let the ocean become dry. Even if any of these happens, if any of these happen, my words will not become invalid. He is saying, I give you a promise that I will protect you always, even if the sky falls down, even if the earth becomes shattered, even if the ocean becomes dry, even in any of these changes may happen, but my vow will not fail, says Bhagavan. So, this is the first reason. Because Bhagavan has given this word that he will always protect his devotees, and nAchchiyAr is holding on to her life. Someday he will come and protect me. That is first reason. Second reason, being born as the daughter of Periyalvar. Because Bhagavan is always caring towards those who are related to his devotees. She is thinking that because we have the support of Parama Bhagavata Periyalvar, he is my father and guru. Because of that connection, definitely he will protect me. So she is thinking these two as the reason for her living. Otherwise, she will not even live because there is no hope. He is not coming. But even though she is holding on to these two principles, the first principle she is doubtful whether Bhagavan's words we can trust or not, because sometimes he changes his words. In Krishnavataram also, he says something, he does something else. So we can consider Ramavataram. Ramo Durna Bibhashate. He is said to be not having two words, always having one tongue. But still, this person whom we are liking is Krishna only. Andal nAchchiyAr is attached towards Krishna. So she is thinking, being Krishna, he will not fulfill his words. So we cannot trust him. So she is thinking, only option is because of Periyalvar's connection with me, he will come. So that is what she is thinking in this Padigam, and that is what she is expressing in this Padigam, in this decade. So she is thinking that because of Periyalvar's connection, he will come to us. Because Periyalvar will uh, have that impact to change his Swatantriyam to accepting our words. Now he is thinking with his free will that he will not accept me. but Periyalvar's connection will make him change. So finally he will come definitely. So with that um, understanding, she completes this decade. So finally she is saying that because of Periyalvar's connection, he will not let me down. Here it is said that even though Bhagavan says nAchchiyAr, I will not abandon any of my devotees, still he needs his existing devotees to bring new devotees. Because even when Vibhishana Alvan was to be accepted, Perumal sent Sugriva Maharaja, Anayanam Harishreshta, you go. You are the one who refused to accept him. But now that you have accepted, you have realized your mistake. Now that you have accepted my proposal, now you go and bring Vibhishana Alvan. Because it is also Bhagavan's divine wish. Initially, Sugriva Maharaja rejected Vibhishana Alvan. Now, if Bhagavan accepts Vibhishana Alvan directly, then Vibhishana Alvan will not have any respect towards Sugriva Maharaja. So, Bhagavan thinks we should send Sugriva Maharaja only. We should not abandon our devotees. Even though they may have done mistake, still once they realize their mistake, we should make them as our representative and attract new devotees through the existing devotees only. So that is Bhagavan's divine uh, heart. So that is also shown here. Anyway, because of Periyalvar's support is present, we will succeed. So she concludes in that manner. There is an incident shown in the introduction section in the final sentence that relates to how important is the connection with Bhagavatas. So that is shown here. Bhattar, Parashara Bhattar, he went to one town named Sri Devi Mangalam. He went there. At that time, he had gone to see Vanavadarayan. There was a king. Maybe that king invited Parashara Bhattar. Maybe he is a great devotee of Parashara Bhattar. He may have invited Parashara Bhattar to his place. So Parashara Bhattar went there. At that time, the king is seeing Parashara Bhattar, and the news spreads that Parashara Bhattar has arrived. So everyone comes. They all glorify Parashara Bhattar greatly. They fall at his feet. They praise him. They glorify him. They offer him many things. Looking at all of that, why so much celebration? Thinks Manavadaraya, the king. Why there is so much celebration when they see you? If they do this for Perumal, we can understand, because Perumal is provider for everyone. But why they are doing for you? Asks the king. For that, Parashara Bhattar says, this is what connection towards Uttama Bhagavatas will do. Even we will be praised, we will be glorified, we will be celebrated. Because I have the connection of with Kurat Alvan. So they are all celebrating me. They know greatness of Kurat Alvan. Whether I am qualified or not, that is irrelevant here. They know my connection with Kurat Alvan. So they are celebrating, says Parashara Bhattar. So here, Andal nAchchiyAr's connection with Periyalvar is present. So because of that, she will get all the goodness from Bhagavan also. So that is the point being delivered by Periyavachan Pillai in the introduction section. That is the brief introduction for this Padiham. Now we will see each pasuram. Very nice pasurams, very beautiful meanings. So let us see. kArkkOdal pUkkAL, kArkkOdal Vannan en மேல். உம்மை போர்க்கோலம் செய்து போர விடுத்தவன் எங்குத்தான் ஆர்க்கோயினி நாம் பூசலிடுவது அணிதுழாய் தார்க்கோடும் நெஞ்சந்தன்னை படைக்க வல்லே நந்தோ. So first pasuram, Andal nAchchiyAr is telling that the Bhagavan has arranged all of you to come and torment me. Done this, where can I go and complain? If somebody else is tormenting us, we can go to Bhagavan and complain. But he is the one tormenting here. Where can I go and complain? Says Andal nAchchiyAr. So she is looking at the flowers, kandal flowers. It's kind of a lily flower. She is seeing that, and they are naturally blossoming in the rainy to torment Andalnache. But she is thinking that that is what is happening. And she is asking, you are sent to me by that Krishna. Where is that Krishna? Tell me. So she is asking that in this passage. kArkkOdal pUkkAl. Very dark kandal flowers. Oh, dark flowers. She is asking the flowers, Ungal, Ummai, you, all of you, போர்க்கோலம் செய்து. He has, somebody has decorated you as if you are going for a battle. You have the shield, you have the kavacham, you have everything. You can now go and fight with anyone. You are in that situation. Decorating you in this manner, yen male, to come at me, to fight me. Pora Vidittavan, one who sent you like this. kArkkOdal Vannan, that Krishna who is having dark ocean like complexion, that Bhagavan, Yengutran, where is he? Is he here? Because I am waiting for him, not for you. Where is he? Nam, I, who is being tormented by you, who am being tormented by you, Ini, from now onwards, Ark, with whom, going to whom, Pusaliduvado. Where can he go and complain? I don't know, says Andalnachiya. Ani, Alagiya, that is beautiful. Turai Tarku, for the Tiruthurai garland. For the garland made with Tiruthurai, which is very beautiful. Odum Nenjai, Tannai, Padaikavalle Nando. I cannot control my heart, which is going towards your Tiruthurai garland. I cannot control myself. It is always, my heart is always running behind you and your Tiruthurai garland. I have no control over it. Alas, what can I do? I can neither go and complain to anybody, nor I can control my heart. This is my situation, says Andalnachiya in the first Pasuram. Here, in the commentary is very detailed. We cannot see the whole thing, but we can see here Andalnachiya is feeling that all of these flowers are coming and tormenting her together. This is similar to the after Sri Rama went behind the deer, the mystic deer. Sita Pirati was taken away by Ravana. After that, the whole Rakshasa clan, they became enemy for Bhagavan, Sri Rama. Until then, he didn't have any direct enmity with them. He was not inimical. But now that Ravana carried away Sita Pirati, the whole Rakshasa Jati became enemy. And what they did, they all came together and tried to suppress Sri Rama in the battle. But Sri Rama became victorious. So similarly, here everything is coming and attacking Andalnachiya. That is what she feels. As if all the Rakshasas gathered together, you are all gathered together to come and torment me, says Andalnachiya. Another comparison is also shown. போர்க்கோலம் செய்து, Bhagavan decorating these flowers with battle ready attire. That is explained very nicely with an example. See, there, that is for Indrajit Vadam in the Ramaravana Yuddham at that time, to kill Indrajit, Ilaya Perumal Sri Lakshmana was decorated nicely and he was sent. Similarly, Bhagavan has sent you all with nice decorations for battle ready, and you are all here to torment me, to destroy me. The only difference is there he was favorable towards his divine consort, Sita Pirati, and sent Lakshmana to oppose the enemies. But here, he has become cruel that he is sending all of you to me, who is his divine consort. So that is the difference here compared to there. That is the difficult situation under nAchchiyAr is present. So few such interesting aspects are shown. That is the first pasuram. Second pasuram. மேல் தோன்றி பூக்காள் மேலுலகங்களின் மீது போய் மேல் தோன்றும் சோதி வேத முதல்வர் வலங்கையின் மேல் தோன்றும் ஆழியின் வெஞ்சுடர் போல சுடாது எம்மை மாற்றோலைப்பட்டவர் கூட்டத்து வைத்து கொள்கிற்றே. Second pasuram. Here, under nAchchiyAr initially was seeing the lily flowers which was on the ground. She couldn't bear it. So she lifted her face up and started looking up. There she is seeing these male thondri pUkkAl. That is, these are another type of lily flowers which grow on the top of the tree in the height, in a tall place. So that she hits those, she sees those, and now she is talking to them. Male thondri pUkkAl. Oh, flowers which are grown in a higher area. மேலுலகங்களின் மீது போய் மேல் தோன்றும் சோதி. Going above and above in the higher regions and shiningly seen that radiant place, Paramapadam. So, மேலுலகங்களின் மீது போய் மேல் தோன்றும், that is Paramapadam. There, Bhagavan is present as a radiant entity, and in that Paramapadam, Veda Mudalvar, Bhagavan who is Veda, one who is revealed in all the Vedams. The whole of Vedam talks about Bhagavan, Sriman Narayana only. So, that Paramapurushas, Valamkayin Mel Thondrum. Now she is talking about Sudarshana Chakra. Sudarshana Chakra is seen on the right hand of Bhagavan, and that is having great radiance. Thondrum means very radiantly seen here. That Sudarshana Chakras, Vem Sudarpol, like the very hot radiance. The Sudarshana Chakra is very hot, very difficult to approach. Like that, Sudadu, not burning like that. Yamai, us, me, மாற்றோலைப்பட்டவர் கூட்டத்து. In the Kaivalya Nishtas group, வைத்து கொள்கிற்றே. Can you not join me there? So instead of tormenting me in this samsara, can you not place me in Kaivalya Nishtai so that I can just be with myself, not being tormented by anyone else? That is one explanation, but in commentary, multiple explanations are given. We will see them. So in this pasuram, due to overwhelming grief, she is unable to bear the separation. She is saying, rather, I will just be myself, because I cannot tolerate all of these sufferings. That is what she is saying. For that, this sequence is shown. That is, the radiance coming from the sun, moon, all of that are limited in this world. Even that is huge radiance, but still it is limited here. More than their radiance, Indra's radiance will be higher. Indra is the king of all the devas, so his radiance will be higher. And then more than that, Brahma's radiance will be even higher, because Brahma is in charge of the whole Andam. And more than Brahma, the Mula Prakriti, which is the source for, origin for all of the creation, that is even more radiant. More than that, Paramapadam's radiance will be even more radiant. And more than that, Bhagavan's divine form has great radiance. That is what is giving light for Paramapadam also. So that is more. Even more than Bhagavan's divine form's radiance is Sudarshana Chakra's radiance. So Sudarshana Chakra's radiance is greater than every other radiance which can be seen, says Periyavachan Pillai in the commentary. Male thondrum, that is the explanation for it is appearing as brighter than anything else. Sudarshana Chakra is brighter than anything else. That is the explanation. Step by step, everything is shown, and Sudarshana Chakra's brightness is greater than all of that. That is explained. And finally, for this Matrolai Pattavar Kootathu, so place me in the Kaivalya Nishtas. See, Matrolai Pattavar means one exam. There are multiple explanations shown here. Periya Thirumalai Nambi, he explains for this. Because she is in separation and she is in deep sorrow due to that separation, as said in Jara Marana Mokshaya, that is in Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan says, Krishna says, Jara Marana Mokshaya Mamashritya Yatantiye, Te Brahma Tadviduhu Kritsnam Adhyatmam Karma Chakilam. So after trying to see Atma Swarupam, after eliminating all the old age, death, and all of that, giving up the attachment towards all of them, those who try to see me, they will see this everything. They will understand everything. That is me as Brahman. They will understand this Prakriti is matter, and they will understand that the karma, which is involved in creating progeny, all of these principles will be understood by them. By whom? Those who give up attachment to worldly aspects. Birth, death, old age, disease, all of that. If they can do that, they will be able to understand me, says Bhagavan. So here, that particular aspect is mainly oriented for Kaivalya Nishtas, that they will just superficially understand Bhagavan and then they'll move on to enjoying self. That is the stage of being free from Jara Marana Moksham, all of that. So that stage is identified here by Andal nAchchiyAr. Rather, I would be alone instead of being tormented. I would be alone, but she says, Matrole Pattavar Thiral, that is in the group. So, Kootathu, that means group of Kaivalya Nishtas. So, that is the key here. Initially, Periya Thirumalai Nambi is saying, instead of being tormented here, you please go and place me in such group where there is no samsaric sufferings. That is because, why that is said by Periya Thirumalai Nambi? Because rather than being immersed in samsara, suffering in samsara, better to be not involved in anything, free from that. So this dukkha nivritti is desirable in that stage. So that is what is explained. But listening to this, Yambar, his disciple, he is saying one explanation. He is giving one explanation. He is giving an explanation contrary to his Acharya, Periya Thirumalai Nambi. Periya Thirumalai Nambi is Acharya, Yambar is disciple. Still, see, this is where even Acharyas and Shishyas, there may be mild disagreements. But it is all in enjoyment of Bhagavan, not to put down anybody. So here Yambar says, see, in the Pasuram, Matrolai Pattavar Kootathu. So she is saying, Andal nAchchiyAr is saying that she is to be placed in the group of someone who is different. Matrolai Pattavar means it has a couple of meanings we are going to see. So Periya Thirumalai Nambi explained it as Kaivalya Nishta. But here Yambar says that cannot be said because Kaivalya Nishtas are always individuals. They will never gather together. Because here she is saying Kootathu, it means it's not talking about Kaivalya Nishta, but here it is said that Matrolai Pattavar Kootam means the group of Bhagavan's devotees only in Paramapadam. So there, Andal nAchchiyAr is requesting, can you go and place me in that group? Matrolai Pattavar Kootathu means those who are different from samsaris, that is muktas. Will you go and place me in that group? Asks Andal Nachiyar says Embar. This is Embar's explanation. For that, this Matrole Patavar is explained. Samsaratil Olai Matra Patavar. That means those who have been, those who have become disinterested from samsara. They don't have any interest in this samsara. Here it said in the Rahasyam, that is Tirumantram, Dvaya Mahamantram, Charma Shlokam, all of these places, first Dukkha Nivritti is, Samsara Nivritti is prayed. Namaha. Namaha means being free from all sufferings. And then subsequently only Bhagavad Anubhavam happens. So similar to that, here also Samsara Nivritti is desired by Andal Nachiyar, and then Bhagavad Anubhavam will come, says. And then there is another explanation given by Appan. There is an Acharya named Appan. He says, as heard from Kuratalvan. Here she is saying that Matrole Patavar means it is like, for example, Yamabhatas. They will have a chit identifying who are all to be gathered today. So they will carry that chit, go to the particular place, gather the Atmas, and then bring them to Yamaraj. So similarly, here also, Bhagavan has a list of those he wants to torment. And some he wants to torment directly, some he wants to torment indirectly. Now here, Andal Nachiyar is being tormented indirectly by these flowers, cuckoo, and all of that. Now she is saying, you have come here to torment me. Instead of you tormenting me, you take me to Bhagavan. He has a list where he wants to torment directly. Let him torment me directly. At least I will have his darshan. So she is saying that Matrole Patavar means you take me to him and you show me to him. At that time, if he asks you, she used to be in that list where you have to torment her. Why did you bring her? When he asks, you tell them, the palm leaves got changed. Matrole Patavar. That means the palm leaves got changed. Instead of bringing her to our torment, we mistakenly brought her here. Let her be here. You take care of her. Like that you tell. So that is what Andal Nachiyar being uh, having that mood, says Appan, which is heard from Kuratalvan. See, here we can see three different acharyas have different opinions. It is okay. They are not arguing in philosophy, they are not arguing in any Siddhantam, establishing the principle. They are just having different bhavam, different anubhavam that is being shared here. So this Yojana Bedam is always present in many works. So we need not see that as an argument or anything. It is just different experiences and different understandings which they get based on deep meditation of these topics. So that is second pasuram. Now third pasuram, Kovai Manati. நீ உன் கொழுங்கனி கொண்டு எம்மை ஆவி தொலைவியேல் வாயழகர் தம்மை அஞ்சுதும் பாவியேன் தோன்றி பாம்பனையார்க்கும் தம் பாம்பு போல் நாம் இரண்டிலவாய்த்து நானிலியேனிக்கே. Bhagavan, who is having no, who am having no lajja, no shame in my matter, Bhagavan's tongue has become two. He is saying two different words in two different times. She is telling this to Kovai fruits creeper. Kovai fruit is a creeper based fruit. So she is telling to that creeper, Kovai Manati, oh mother, Kovai creeper. She is just relating to that. Ni, you, un, your, Kodungani Kondu, with the beautiful fruits, Yamai, my, Avi, my life, Toleviyel, you should not get rid of that. You should not show your beautiful fruits and torment me and finish me. Why Adagar Tammai? Bhagavan, who is having beautiful mouth, Anjudum, I am already scared about him. because he is not helping me. He is not coming and giving me darshanam. Pavien, I who am a sinner, Tondri, after taking birth, after having taken birth, நானிலியனுக்கு I have no lajja, no shame in my matter. பாம்பனையாக்கும் for Sheshashayi, that is Bhagavan who is reclining on the Adishesha, for that Bhagavan also Tan Pambu Pol, just like the Thiruvananthalvan, the Adishesha, who is his mattress. Bhagavan's mattress is Adisheshan. Tam Pambu Pol, now Mirandulavaithu, just like that Adishesha is having two tongues. Usually you see that snakes uh, tongues, they are split. They are in two in number. So similarly, uh, for Bhagavan also, after seeing me, he has also got this two tongues. Until then, maybe he was good, but now he has become like that, says under nAchchiyAr in this passage. After seeing the male thorn flowers, she is taking her eyes off them, and then she is seeing the sidewards aspects, entities. There she is seeing the creeper. And as soon as she sees the creeper where the kovai fruits are well ripened, she remembers the uh, mouth or lips of Bhagavan. And seeing that, she is asking that kovai creeper, did Bhagavan send you also to torment me? Already they are tormenting me. You are also coming and joining the party. So why is this? Asking under nAchchiyAr, and under nAchchiyAr is being reminded by Bhagavan's coral-like smile on seeing the or the lips on seeing the kovai fruit, which is reddish in color. That is the pasuram. In this pasuram, let's see, there was see Vayadagar Tammai Anjudum. She is fearing seeing the Adagar Bhagavan. At that time, she is expecting that Bhagavan should say, Ma Shuchaha, don't grieve, don't worry. I am here to protect you. But that is not happening. He is not, Bhagavan is not doing it. Similarly, um, it is also explained by Periyavachan Pillai that when Periyalvar was there, Krishna would behave properly because he is like Mother Yashoda, he is scared. But after Periyalvar's time, when Periyalvar is not there, out of sight, out of mind, then Krishna starts showing his naughtiness. He is saying one thing and doing something else. So he initially made Periyalvar sing him, glorify him. Ondre ureipan, oru solle solluvan, like that. So Periyalvar looking at Krishna, when he was there, when he was physically present, he assumed that Krishna will be good. But he doesn't know that he is like this, he is very mischievous. So that is, even though Periyalvar told, Ondre ureipan, oru solle solluvan, now he has become like that. That he is not fulfilling any of his promises. So saying under nAchchiyAr. Also, Ramodvirnabhibhashate is shown here. Rama is said to be, Sri Rama is said to be not having two mouths, two tongues. He will always say one word and he will keep that word. But here it is Krishna Avatar. She is desiring Krishna Avatar. So everything is possible with Krishna. So that is what is happening for her. So that is third pasuram. After that, fourth pasuram. முல்லை பிராட்டி நீ உன் முறுவல்கள் கொண்டு எம்மை அல்லல் விளைவியேல் ஆழிலங்காய் உன் அடைக்கலம் கொல்லை அறைக்கிய மூக்கறிந்திட்ட குமரனார் சொல்லும் பொய்யானால் நானும் பிறந்தவை பொய்யன்றே. If Sri Rama's words were become to be a lie, if they become to be a lie, then whatever birth I have taken, it will become useless, says under nAchchiyAr. That is, I have been born as Periyalva's daughter. What is the use? It will become useless. Says Andal Nachar in this pasuram. Um, Word by word meaning. Mullai Pirati. Oh, mother, Mullai. That is, Mullai is type of jasmine. Um, oh, jasmine creeper. Arinangai. One who is having very grave heart. That is, whatever you think, we don't know. You are like that. Adi means very deep. So here, the depth of that Mullai Pirati, that is the jasmine flowers, nature is shown here. Ni, you, un muruvalgal kondu. By your blossoming, when the lilies or when the jasmines blossom, they look like Bhagavan's smile, gentle smile. So with that, smile, MI on my matter, allal belaviyel. Don't create more sorrow. Unnadaikalam. For that, I am surrendering unto you. Again, yesterday in this previous session also we saw that Andal NachchiyAr surrendered unto the enemies themselves because they are not going to help anyway, but she is surrendering because she has no other choice. Similarly, here also, I am surrendering to you, says Andal NachchiyAr. Kollai that is Surpanaka, who violated all the norms, all the limits. Mukkarindita, because of that, her nostrils were removed. Kumaranar, the Chakravarti Thirumagan, that is Bhagavan Sri Rama, Sollum, his words, Poyanal, if they become lie, if Chakravarti Thirumagan says something, if they become lie, non Pirandamayum Poyante, even my birth will become useless only. It will also become a false aspect, says Andal NachchiyAr. Here for Unnadaikalam, very nice principle is shown. Aripranat Parityajya Rakshitavyaha Kritatmana. It is said like this. That is, even if enemy comes and surrenders to us, even that person should be protected, even giving up by our own life. That is how we should protect even an enemy if they surrender. If a person surrenders, then that has to be done. So here, that is shown here. Even though there is enmity, Andal NachchiyAr is still in distress. So she is upset with Krishna. So she is having enmity with Krishna and anything related to Krishna. Still, um, she is saying only Un Adaikalam, that you are the refuge, saying that. Because she is saying in this manner, that will make Bhagavan show his mercy. If she is speaking out like this in a humble way, Sharanam, Tancham, like that, then that will cause some good thing, says Periyavachan Pillai here. There is nothing else is possible. Next, fifth pasuram, பாடும் குயில்கால் ஈதென்ன பாடல் நல் வேங்கடனான நமக்கொரு வாழ்வு தந்தால் வந்து பாடுவின் ஆடும் கருள கொடியுடையார் வந்து அருள் செய்து கூடுவராயிடில் கூவினும் பாட்டுக்கள் கேட்டுமே. Next pasuram. In the previous pasuram, how the jasmine flowers reminded her about Krishna's smile. That was shown. Now she turns her face away from the jasmine flower and she also closes her eyes. But then, because she is unable to close her ears, see, eyes we can close, but ears don't have a proper lid. Because of that, the sound of the cuckoos, they come and fall at her ears, and then she is becoming very sorrowful because of that. Because of that, remembering Bhagavan by seeing an aspect which is reminding him, then they become more tormented here. So that is the Asuram's introduction. Padum, singing, Kuyil Vaal. Oh, cuckoos, Eid, this very cruel noise which you are making. Enna Padal, what song is this? Nal Vengadam Nadar, the distinguished Tiruvengada hill mountain, is the residence, is the abode of Bhagavan. That Bhagavan, Namakku, in my matters, Uru Valvu Tandal, if he gives an upliftment for me, if he can do it, at that time, Vandu Padamin, you all come and sing at that time. If Bhagavan gives me something, whatever I desire, then you all come and sing. Adum. And then dancing at that time. Because of the joy, Karulan, Periya Tiruvadi. Karulan is Garuda's name. In Tamil, Ta and La will interchangeably come. Karulan, the Periya Tiruvadi, Garuda Alvar, Kodiyudayar, one who is having as Dvajam, as the flag posted on the chariot. Such Bhagavan, Arul Seidu, showing his mercy, Vandu Kuduvar idol. If that Bhagavan will come and unite with me, Kuvi, at that time, I will bring all of you. If you are able to unite me with Bhagavan, after that, I will bring you all and then I will listen to your cuckoo songs. Whatever songs you are singing, I will listen to it. But now they are sounding like very cruel noise for me because I am in separation. I am unable to do it, says uh, in this pasuram. Here, very interesting explanation is given that under nAchchiyAr is saying, if Bhagavan will come and show his mercy to me, she is thinking herself in a lowly position, but still she is expecting Bhagavan to come and give this mercy. At that time, uh, there was talk about Shishupala's killing. See, even Shishupala attained Bhagavan because he was cursing Bhagavan for 100 times. When that limit crossed, Bhagavan takes his chakra, Sudarshana chakra, and kills Shishupala. So, this incident is shown that Shishupala even got um, moksham, got Bhagavan. And what does that mean? When it was asked in the Alavandar Goshti, Alavandar explains it in one way that um, see, whatever he got, Shishupala got, could not be directly said as regular moksham for Sri Vaishnavas and those who follow Bhagavan sincerely and surrender to Bhagavan. For them, the the result is total enjoyment in Paramapadam. But for Shishupala, we cannot say like that because he's always been angry with Bhagavan and hatred with Bhagavan and all that. So he did not go with desire. Because of that, maybe he is placed in a corner of Paramapadam where he is going to enjoy himself, not with Bhagavan. So that is the um, explanation given by Alavandar. And why did Shishupala was sent to Paramapadam? Because if we keep Shishupala in this world, if he takes birth again, he is naturally having hatred. So he will again do same mistake only. So to save him from more mistakes, Bhagavan placed him in Sri Vaikuntham, says gives one explanation. This is given by Alavandar. Alavandar gave this explanation. And subsequently, in Parashara Bhattar's Gorti, there was a disciple named Periya Devapillai. His incident is also shown here, similar to how Alavandar explained Shishupala's case, that he was troubling everyone here. So to stop him from troubling here, Bhagavan placed him in Paramapadam in a corner so that he will not be able to disturb anyone anymore. So that was explained. For that, an example is given. See, there was this Periya Devapillai who would always fight with his neighbors and friends and everyone. He is Bhatta's disciple. One time he goes east for some kainkariam, for some activity. At that time, nAchchiyAr tells, probably to those who were there, he tells because he had left sometime out of town, those who are in his family, those who are his neighbors, they are saved for at least a few days from his scoldings, because he's always scolding. At that time, Butler gave an explanation for that. He's saying, similar to how Alavandar explained. See, at least when he was there, he would only torment us within our walls. But now he is going outside. He is going to torment everyone. And our family's name will get spoiled because of that. For that, we can manage that torment. So let him be here only, says Butler. That is how we have to look at it, says Butler. So similarly, here, at least if he was placed in Kaivalyam, only Shishupala will be alone. So he cannot torment anyone, instead of tormenting everyone in this world. So that is the explanation given here. That is fifth Pasuram. Next Pasuram, sixth Pasuram. கணமா மயில்காள் கண்ணபிரான் திருக்கோலம் போன்று அனிமா நடம் பயின்று ஆடுகின்றீர்க்கு அடிவேடுகின்றேன் பணமாடரவனை பற்பல காலமும் பள்ளிகள் மணவாளர் நம்மை வைத்த பரிசுது காண்பேன். See, this is how our Lord Bhagavan has placed. This is the situation he has placed me, to fall at your feet. Instead of falling at Bhagavan's feet, he has made me fall at your feet, says Andal Nachar in this Pasuram. She is telling to Mayilgal, that is peacocks. Ganam. Ganam means Kutam, crowd, groups. Ma Mayilgal. Oh, dust peacocks who are in crowds. Kannabiran, Krishna, Tirukolam Pondri, just like his divine beautiful form. Anima Nadam Payindri. You are having such beautiful form, like Krishna's divine form, because his form is also like deep, dark color. And these peacocks also have such dark color. So like that, dancing, practicing that dance, Animan Adampai, having beautiful dance, practicing that, Adigindri. Oh, those peacocks who are dancing for you all, Adi, at your divine feet. Vilgindren, Vanangigindren. I am worshipping your feet. Why? For you to first stop this dance. Don't dance anymore. You have something more important to do. You have to go and inform Bhagavan that I am suffering like this. Panam Adu Aravanai. You have to go to Bhagavan who is reclining on the Kshirabdi, on the Adishesha. So, Panaval, Panamadu Aravanai. The hoods are swaying for Adishesha. Such Adishesha bed, mattress, Bhagavan is resting, reclining. So, there, Parpala Kalamum, as long as there is time, that is forever. Palligol, mercifully reclining, Manavalar, this Adiyamanada Perumal, Bhagavan, Sriman Narayana. Adiyamanada Perumal means one who is beautiful bridegroom. Adiyamanavadan means the groom. That Manavalar, Namma Vaita Parisu, the greatness, glory he has arranged for me, this is what he has done. He has made me fall at your feet. That is how far he has brought me, says Andal nAchchiyAr in this pasuram. Here, Andal nAchchiyAr is falling at the feet of peacocks. For that, beautiful narration is shown from Purvacharya's lives. There was an Acharya named Ammani Alvan. This Ammani Alvan, he would teach most important principles to a disciple, and then he would fall at the disciple's feet and he will remain there. For that, he will explain. He will give an explanation saying, we are honoring Vaishnavas because we know their good qualities. They are good persons, very compassionate, very helping. That is how we are honoring some Vaishnavas. We are offering obeisances and all that. Now, I know my disciple very well, that he is the best. So, I am falling at his feet. So, every time Ammani Alvan sees his disciple, he will fall at his disciple's feet. Seeing this, nAchchiyAr, he heard this from someone and he is telling nAchchiyAr, nAchchiyAr is telling Ammani Alvan, okay, that is fine. You have this understanding. But if that disciple doesn't have Viveka Jnana, that is knowledge of discrimination, then let's say you are offering Dandavat Pranam today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow. After 3 days, you don't offer. At that time, that disciple who is not matured enough, he will start thinking, why my guru is not falling at my feet? So that is what kind of, that is the kind of anartham it will lead to if you do like this, says nAchchiyAr. And for that, Pillan, Tirukurugai Pillan is telling, no, it is not like that. See, the Acharya has so much confidence towards the Shishya that he has understood everything properly. Only then he is offering. Not that the Acharya will fall at everyone's feet. Because he knows that person is a very learned person, very knowledgeable person, very deeply involved in Kaikarya. He is honoring such disciple. So, because he has that maturity only, Acharya is falling at the feet of the Shishya. Hence, that disciple will not do that. That is, if the Acharya forgets to offer obeisances 3-4 days later, he will not expect that obeisances, says Pillan. And then, for this, Pillai Thirunarayur Arayar's explanation, that is, Madakadiye Kaigupi Vananginal. This is from Tirunedundandagam, where Parakala Nayiki's Tirutayar, that is mother, she is worshipping Parakala Nayiki. Valathadanal Payan Petran Varga Madakiliye Kaigupi Vananginale. Her own parrot, Parakal Nayiki is talking to her own parrot, and that parrot is glorified by Parakal Nayiki because it is reciting the same names which she taught that parrot. So, that is explained by Pillai Thirunarayur Arayar, that it is not improper, it is proper only, that even elders can worship their disciples or children if they children or disciples are very great in devotion and jnanam and vairagyam and all that. So that is shown by Pillai Thirunarayur Arayar. Next, 7th பாசுரம். நடமாடை தோகை விரிக்கின்ற மாமயில்காள் உம்மை நடமாட்டம் காண பாவியேன் நானோர் முதலிலேன் குடமாடு கூத்தன் கோவிந்தன் கோமிதை செய்து எம்மை உடைமாடு கொண்டான் உங்களுக்கு இனி ஒன்று போதுமே. Here, Andal nAchchiyAr is asking, already Bhagavan has taken everything from me. What is there for you? What is the benefit you are going to get by tormenting me, says Andal nAchchiyAr in this pasuram. Nadamadi, dancing, togai virikindra, spreading the feathers. Mamayilgal, oh, great mosquito, great peacocks, Ummai, your நடமாட்டம் காண, to see your dance. பாவியேன் நான், I who am a sinner, I am a sinner. ஓர் முதலிலேன், I don't have anything in my hand to see you dance. குடமாடு கூத்தன், oh one who danced with the pots, Govindan, that Gopalan, that is one who is dear to cows. கோமிரை செய்து, doing very prideful activities which are belonging to swatantra, free, one who is having complete free will. எம்மை, me, உடைமாடு கொண்டான், he consumed everything, he took away everything from me. இனி, in this time, in this manner, ஒன்று, a particular activity like dancing with the pots and tormenting me, உங்களுக்கு, for you, போதுமே. Will that be apt for you? So he is already taken everything from me. Now is it apt for you to come and torment me further, says nAchchiyAr in this pasuram. Next we will see 8th pasuram. மழையே மழையே மண்புறம் பூசி உள்ளாய் நின்று மெழுகூற்றினார் போல் ஊற்றுநல் வேத ஒலி, ஊற்றுநல் வேங்கடத்துள் நின்ற அழகப்பிரானார் தம்மை என் நெஞ்சத்து அகப்பட தழுவன் என்று, என்னை ததைத்து கொண்டு ஊற்றவும் வல்லையே, says in this pasuram. In this pasuram, as the clouds pour the water, rain, and make the flowers blossom, the peacocks and all of that are dancing, and then all of these entities which are seen by the eyes, they are all tormenting. And continuously, even the rain is pouring and tormenting nAchchiyAr. This pasuram and the next pasuram, both are having same theme. That is, her suffering is continuing without any break. And in the introduction, it is said that Periya Thirumalai Nambi will remain with teary eyes as soon as he starts hearing to this pasuram, listening to this pasuram and the next pasuram. Both are very dear to Periya Thirumalai Nambi. Because of that, all the Bhagavatas, all the devotees also, they were also having great desire for this pasuram. மழையே மழையே, oh clouds, puram. On the top, first she is calling the cloud and then she is telling something. On the top, man poosi, covering it with soil. But உள்ளாய் நின்ற மெழுகூற்றினார் போல், just like the inside is filled with wax. If you have a toy or doll, outside it is covered by soil, but inside it is wax, melted wax. Similarly, ஊற்றும், similarly you are embracing me and taking away everything from me. And who is doing this? நல் வேங்கடத்துள் நின்று அழகப்பிரானார் தம்மை. The Bhagavan who is present in Tiruvengadamai as beautiful Perumal. என் நெஞ்சத்து அகப்பட தழுவன் என்று. That Bhagavan is present in my heart. He is manifesting himself in my heart so that I can embrace him. என்னை, me, ததைத்து கொண்டு, after keeping me close to him, ஊற்றவும் வல்லையே, will you pour down the rain? See, now you are pouring down when I am in separation, but will you unite me with Bhagavan in Tiruvengada mountain? After that, will you pour like this and give me joy? asks Andal nAchchiyAr. So very sorrowful pasuram. This pasuram and another next pasuram. Both of them, Andal nAchchiyAr is very desperate. She is asking the clouds again that please help me reach Bhagavan. And after uniting me with Bhagavan, you can pour down, then we will enjoy together, says Andal nAchchiyAr in this pasuram. So both this pasuram and next pasuram, both are very dear to Periya Thirumalai Nambi, who is one of the acharyas for Bhagavad Ramanuja. Next pasuram, கடலே கடலே உன்னை கடைந்து கலக்குறுத்து உடலுள் புகுந்து நின்று ஊரலறுத்தவர்க்கு என்னையும் உடலுள் புகுந்து நின் ஊரலறுக்கின்ற மாயர்க்கு என் நடலைகள் எல்லாம் நாகனைக்கே சென்று உரைத்தியே. Andal nAchchiyAr is asking the ocean. See, ocean is where thirupArkkOdal is where Bhagavan is reclining. So she is asking thirupArkkOdal. Bhagavan is reclining on you only. You will have some private time. So you ask him about this. கடலே கடலே, O ocean, உன்னை, you who is his mattress, கடைந்து. Here the kadal is like bed for him. On top of that, on top of bed there is mattress. Bed is the cot and mattress is on top of it. So Adishesha is the mattress and Bhagavan is reclining on the ocean itself, we can say, or on the Adishesha on the ocean. So that ocean, you கடைந்து, you were churned by Bhagavan with the Mantara mountain, having it on top of the Kurma avatar. So churning the ocean and tormenting it, udalul pugundu nindru, entering your body, that is the ocean's body, ஊரல் அறுத்தவர்க்கு, for the one who took away the essence, the saram, the amritam, which was taken from the milk ocean, that has taken all the essence from the milk ocean. So after taking away that essence, that is nectar, similarly, என்னையும் உடலுள் புகுந்து நின்று, you are also entering me and you are breaking my life. For such மாயர்க்கு, for such எம்பெருமான், for the amazing personality, to inform what is going on here, என் நடலைகள் எல்லாம், all my sorrows, நாகனைக்கே, to his mattress, that is திருவனந்தாழ்வான், சென்று, you go and உரைத்தியே, will you tell? So asks Andal nAchchiyAr. This ocean started becoming agitated and throwing the waves. Seeing that, Andal nAchchiyAr is asking, will you go and inform the Bhagavan who is present on the Adishesha? That Adishesha, having Adishesha as the mattress, is a special identity of Supreme Lord. So for such Lord, will you go and tell? Says Andal nAchchiyAr that you go and tell about all my sorrows. Then he will realize and he will come and meet me. So she is requesting that to the ocean here. That is 9th pasuram. Finally 10th pasuram. நல்லவன் தோழி நாகனவிசை நம்பரர் செல்வர் பெரியர் சிறுமானிடவர் நாம் செய்வதன் வில்லி புதுவை விட்டு சித்தர் தங்கள் தேவரை வல்லபரிசு வருவிப்பரேல் அது காண்டுமே. If Vishnu Chitta Bhagavan, that is Vishnu Chitta swAmy Alvar, if he brings Krishna, then we will accept him. Otherwise, we will not try on our own, says Andal nAchchiyAr in this pasuram. En nalla thodi, oh my dear friend, girlfriend, நாகனை மிசை, நாக அணைமிசை, that is on Thiruvananthalvan Adishesha, which is the mattress. Bhagavan is reclining on that. Nam parar, our Lord, our Sriman Narayana, Namperumal, that is silver, one who is having great wealth. Bhagavan is so wealthy. Periyar, he is superior to everyone. But Nam, us, we, Sirumanidava, we are all very small people, very immature, very lowly persons. When we are like this, en செய்வது, what can we do? We cannot do anything. We have to depend on Bhagavan only. Villipudivai Vittu Sittar, that is Srivilliputtур's chief, Periyalvar, Tangal Devarai, his Lord, whoever is subservient to that Lord, Bhagavan, Vallabarisu, by all ways, proper ways, Varuviparel, if he can invite, if Periyalvar can invite Krishna, and let's say he comes, Adukandum, at that time we will see him. Because we have given up hope on getting Bhagavan with our own efforts. So the only hope for us is Bhagavan coming, listening to Periyalvar's words. Periyalvar will call him. You come here, I want to give you a bath. Or he will say, Anire make any podi. I want to decorate you with flowers. You come and accept that. Or he will say, I want to do kArkkOdal, like Indiranodu Biraman, Tiruvallare Padiyam. So he will sing that pasaram and he will invite. Somehow he will invite you. When you come for him, I will accept you. I will not separately try to attain you, says Andal Nasir in the final pasaram. With this, the 10th Padiyam, that is kArkkOdal pUkkAL, that comes to an end. In this Padiham, she is holding on to Bhagavan through Periyalvar. Even though Andal nAchchiyAr is Bhuma Devi herself, still she is not going to Bhagavan directly. She is going through Periyalvar. This is similar to Alavandar going to Bhagavan through Nathamunigal. Even though he has performed Sharanagati, he says, Nadharmanishthosmi Achatmavedi, Tat Padamunam Sharanam Prapadye. I am surrendering unto your lotus feet, says Alavandar. Still, he is saying in the end, Akritrimatva Charanaravinda Prema Prakashavadima Atmavandam Pitamaham Nathamunim Vilokya Prasida Madvritam Achintayitva. So he is saying, don't look at my deeds. You look at my grandfather, Nathamunigal's deeds, and his stature, his greatness. You accept me because of him. So similarly, Andal nAchchiyAr is also asking to accept her as she is related to Periyalvar. So that is the special meaning given by this pasaram. So in this pasaram, there is no specific Palashruti. That is, in some pasarams you will reach Vaikuntham, you will get a great life. Like that it will be said. But here, that is not specifically identified, but more so the her situation, her viewpoint, which is established here. That is, if Periyalvar brings you, I will accept you, says Andal nAchchiyAr in this Padiham. With this, we will stop here and we will continue on in the next session. ஆண்டாள் திருவடிகளே சரணம், ஆழ்வார் திருவடிகளே சரணம், எம்பெருமானார் திருவடிகளே சரணம், பெரியவாச்சான் பிள்ளை திருவடிகளே சரணம், ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம், ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம். பல்லாண்டு பல்லாண்டு பல்லாயிரத்தாண்டு பல கோடி நூறாயிரம் மல்லாண்டு தின்றோன் நீவன்னா உன் சேவடி செவிதிருக்காப்பு அடியோமோடும் நோடும் பிரிவினி ஆயிரம் பல்லாண்டு வடிவாயினின் வளமார்பினில் வாழ்கின்ற மங்கையும் பல்லாண்டு வடிவார் சோதி வளத்துறையும் சிலர் ஆழியும் பல்லாண்டு படுபோர் புக்கும் வழங்கும் அப்பாஞ்சு சன்னியமும் பல்லாண்டு.